Ex-alcoholics. What was the turning point that made you stop drinking? I was sitting in the hospital waiting room, still drunk from the night before. My hands were shaking so badly I couldn't fill out the admission forms. My 14-year-old son, Alex, quietly took the clipboard from me and started filling in my information. Name, date of birth, emergency contact. He knew it all by heart. I watched him, my vision blurring in and out. When did my son memorize my social security number? The nurse called us back, and I stumbled following her. Alex grabbed my arm to steady me, whispering, "Pull it together, Dad." The doctor asked how long I'd been experiencing chest pains. Before I could answer, Alex jumped in. "It started last night. He has a family history of heart problems." That was a lie. There was no family history. The doctor looked at my yellowing skin and bloodshot eyes. "How much do you drink, sir?" I started to say just socially, but Alex interrupted. "He doesn't drink." Another lie. The doctor looked skeptical, but continued the exam. Later, when we got home, I confronted him. "Why did you lie to the doctor?" Alex shrugged. "Because you need your job, and if they put alcoholism in your medical records, your insurance rates go up." I stared at my son, shocked. "How do you know that?" He rolled his eyes. "Because I've been researching it for 3 years, Dad. I've been preparing for this." He went to his room and came back with a binder. Inside were printouts about alcoholism, liver disease, insurance policies, and even custody laws. He'd been preparing for my death or incapacitation since he was 11. That night, I found him asleep with his phone in his hand. The screen showed a text conversation with his mother, my ex-wife. "Dad had chest pains again. Had to take him to hospital. Don't worry, I handled it." Her response, "You shouldn't have to deal with this. You can come live with me." His reply broke me. "I can't leave him alone. He'll die." I scrolled back through months of similar exchanges. Nights I didn't remember. Times I passed out. Promises I'd broken. Then I found something worse. A video. Alex had recorded me stumbling around the kitchen, screaming about nothing, breaking dishes. In the video, he calmly talked me down, cleaned up the mess, and guided me to bed. The timestamp showed it was a school night, but I found a notebook where he tracked our bills, my work schedule, grocery needs. At 14, he was essentially running our household. The breaking point came when I found him showing his 12-year-old sister how to check my pulse while I was passed out. "If it gets below 50 beats per minute, call 911, he instructed her. "But first, hide Dad's bottles so the paramedics don't see." My daughter nodded solemnly, practicing on my wrist while I pretended to sleep. That night, I overheard them talking in her room. "Is Dad going to get better?" she asked. Alex sighed. "Probably not, but I've got a plan. I've been saving money. When I'm 18, I can be your legal guardian." My son had been planning to raise his sister because he assumed I'd be dead or incapacitated. The next morning, I called my sister to come get the kids. I drove myself to rehab and checked in. When the intake counselor asked what finally made me seek help, I showed her a photo from my wallet. My son has been parenting me since he was 11. My daughter is learning how to check if I'm dead. I'm supposed to be taking care of them, not the other way around. 6 months later, I earned back the right to have my children visit. When Alex walked in, he immediately started assessing me, checking my eyes, my hands for tremors, old habits. I stopped him. "You don't have to be the parent anymore. I'm back now." He didn't believe me at first. It took another year before he stopped keeping that emergency binder updated. 2 years before he stopped checking the house for hidden bottles. It's been 5 years now. He's in college, studying medicine. Sometimes I still catch him watching me when I reach for a glass of water. That momentary tension until he confirms it's not alcohol. Some wounds take a lifetime to heal.